What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be making a video just walking around my truck, showing you all of the mods that I've done to my Land Rover Discovery Series 2. I've had a lot of requests to do this video, so let's get right into it. One of the first things that I did to the truck is the suspension. I installed a 2-inch lift from Terra Firma, and I've been very happy with it. I then got some Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax. They are 265, 65, 18s. I love these tires. I went ahead and I just painted for 12 bucks my original wheels. They're 18s. And in order to fit without rubbing on the 2-inch lift, I had to install a 1-inch spacer as well, which I love. It really gives the truck a nice stance. Then installed my ARB bumper for the front of the truck. Really changes the whole look of the rig. I added some PIA lights, yellow fog lights on the front, as well as a 12,000-pound Warn winch with the synthetic rope. Be sure to follow my Instagram. I also mounted my high lift right up on the bumper. Good use of space. I really recommend these brackets. Holds it on really tight, not going anywhere. It's a good spot for it, in my opinion. I also swapped out my headlights for LED bulbs because the other ones were pretty much garbage. These light up the road. It's crazy. Last thing up front that I did do is I installed a Terra Firma steering stabilizer. See it under there? Really helped the ride. So now moving down the side of the truck, you can see I installed a snorkel, which has been working great. I did go and I removed the fender flares, just the original plastic ones. I wasn't a huge fan. I have a Safety Devices roof rack that I installed my roof lights. They're all PIAs. Not too happy with the bulbs. A couple of them burnt out, so I'm gonna have to swap them out for some LEDs in the near future. I just picked up this Rome rugged case. It's a 95 liter. Hop up there. So for now, I just got it ratcheted on till I figure out how to mount it. I'm thinking some U-bolts on the bottom down onto the rack bars. But overall, I'm happy with that case so far. I then have my Hutch tents. Great brand. This is a Prospector 2. I'm one person, so it's fine for me. I've slept with another person in the tent. It's perfect. I like the mattress in it. I do think I might eventually step up to a 3-person so that I can eliminate these crossbars and drop it down several inches to give it a much better look. I do not like the crossbars that it's on. Just finishing off the rack. I have a rear light bar here. Really useful at night for camping and whatever I'm doing. Also, don't tailgate me. And this is my ghost antenna for my Midland micromobile radio that I will be, if you saw my other video, making a special bracket to mount it under here, hidden underneath the tent. The last thing on the rack is my ARB touring awning. Use it a decent amount. I haven't slept under it yet, which I do have a screened in room for that clips into the sides. It's a fully screened in room that I have a queen mattress for. It's really cool, but haven't gone with a bunch of people yet, so I've just been using the tent. Sorry for jumping all over. We're back on the driver's side. I installed these smoked side turning signals. Look a lot better than I think the clear and the original orange ones. Moving down, I got rock sliders. Haven't had to use them yet. Actually, I did, but on a tree. Not rocks, but it helped. Here's back. Wrangler Duratrek. Really happy with these tires. Basically nothing else for this side. It is a 1999 Series 2. I did, if you notice, swap out the bars on the roof for the 04. I just like the look of them a lot better. Moving over to the back, I got this rear ladder, which is awesome. Helps a lot hopping up to get the tent ready. I then installed these plastic light guards, which are great, and someone pointed out to me, which is an awesome point, is when you're off-roading and a few of the metal ones, and a branch or something catches it, at least these plastics, they'll just break or rip off. If you have the metal ones, it'll take the whole light with it. So I'm happy I went with the plastic ones, both sides. Sorry for the wind noise. Then installed a steel rear bumper. I'm happy with it. It's a good bumper for what it is. But for what I'm going to be doing, I think I would like a Greg Davis or a Tactical Rovers type rear bumper that wraps around, and where you cut the bottom of the quarter panel to have a better departure angle. But that'll come in the near future. For now, what I use the truck for, it's fine. I also have, it's not an SE7. I did install this when I first got the truck, when it was stock, for when I had the tent. But again, once I start hardcore off-roading in the near future, that'll probably be coming off of the truck. Got my full-size spare mounted on the back. All you have to do is flip over this bracket. And as you can see, you don't use all of the bolt holes, but it does fit an oversized. You just have to flip the bracket upside down. And a lot of people take off their rear wiper, which isn't necessary. All you have to do is you just have to move it up. So instead of it sitting here, you push it up to there. But you maintain that wiper, which is good when you're out in the dirt. Just walking around to the other side again, thinking if I left anything out, which I'm sure I did. But those are the main things that I've done to the exterior of my Overland rig. Interior is pretty stock. You can take a look, nothing special. It's in great shape for its year. It's a 99, all leather. That's why I love these trucks, because they're luxury too at the same time. I did replace the headliner, it was sagging. I did it myself with my neighbor. Went with the black for some contrast. Really happy with it. Hopping up in the truck. I do have an ultra gauge for my temperature and accessory gauges. This is my micromobile Midland radio, which is awesome. Let's start it up. Do have an Android Extron's head unit, which is nice, it works, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to last in this truck, as the Bluetooth doesn't work that well. It says it's connected, but it really isn't. So this will probably not last. I'll probably go with a Pioneer or something. If you guys did something in your car like this, let me know. Let me know what brand you went with, as I might swap it out. Got the rubber mats full of sand from the beach. Those are some extra pulleys. I just replaced an idler pulley I had go bad. Excuse the mess. But I did also install the CDL center differential lock in my 99. I pulled it out of a 2004. Super easy. Pulled out the console, threw it in. Didn't take too long. highly recommend doing this mod to all your trucks that are compatible with it. 3 Amigos aren't on now, but you know, when I start driving, they'll come up. I got to do the bypass. See, I like the high lift up there. It just gives it a high, see the end of the bumper. I like it. Out here in the woods today. Let's move to the back. So now we're in the back. Really nothing crazy going on back here. Just a look of cockpit area. While the console was out doing my CDL, I did install this Land Rover Tough Rock charging panel with 4 USBs and a 12 volt. That definitely comes in handy on the road, especially in a truck without all this new technology. I love the headroom back here, the stadium seating. Let's move to the mess of a trunk. So this is the rear door in my trunk. If you follow my Instagram, which is Disco2 Overland, you'll see over quarantine, I got bored and decided to work on my back door a little bit. So basically, I got my fire extinguisher. I got WD-40 bug spray. Here I installed a Milwaukee pack out. It just comes in, slides off. So in here I got, you know, electrical tape, hose clamps, lug nuts, gloves, whatever. Just little quick grab things if I need it. It's hard with one hand. And then Kaizen foam inserted this little pocket here. I didn't put all the tools back, but basically quick grab tools that I might need on the road. I got some wire cutters, I got some vice grips, Allen key for sizes for the rack and stuff like that. I got Phillips head, flathead, 10 and 12 millimeter. I got a marker, got a little knife, flashlight lighter. I got a folding tactical shovel and a survival knife. So the back door is all set up with some things I might need quickly out camping. Now, since doing this, I put in a new stereo system. So this subwoofer is not being used right now. So I might try to figure out how to rebuild this. And I might, as you can see, the weight is pulling this off the door. I might do it in aluminum and get like a fold down table here to put my grill on for when I'm out camping. Now, my truck is a mess right now because I was putting on the new Roam box, so everything I just threw in the back. But usually this is organized. Usually this has some recovery gear, which I also have this in there, as well as my, here they are, my yank straps. I got a tree saver and a toe strap. Really happy with them. Go check them out on Instagram, yank straps, highly recommend. So that gets stored in this bin over here. I don't like the SE7 because you don't have these bins, but I think it'd be kind of cool to buy an SE7, put these bins back in, but keep the rear AC to help cool the truck down. This is just a mess right now. Again, I was just out last weekend, but I got my grill in this crate. I'm going to find a home for this. Here's more yank straps down here. And then basically, I haven't really filled my, this is the Midland Micro Mobile. Go check them out on Instagram, Midland USA. Got a cheap Harbor Freight tool set. This is just my Milwaukee bin with some toe straps, a little air pump, etc. before I get my onboard air installed. In this bin here, just got jumper cables, extra parts, fuse box, alternator, stuff like that. Stuff I could swap out on the side of the road. And a full tool set, because it's a Land Rover. You always need to carry tools. Over here, again, it's a mess, but I got my fluids. I got, you know, funnels, coolant, oil. Here I got my compressor pump kit. But yeah, I always carry oil, carry coolant. This is a piece for my winch. I got fix a flat just in case. Always got to carry this stuff out in a Land Rover, especially. Got some gloves. But yeah, so this is my next project. I got to clean all this, consolidate into those two bins and the Roam bin up there. And then I I think eventually down the road, I'd like to get a slide-out fridge, build some shelves in with a platform, with some netting up top, and kind of make it into a little Overland kitchen, because I think that's the directions I'm going with this build. Oh, I do have my tailgater tire table. Slides in perfectly. Again, follow them on Instagram at tailgater tire table. Check out a couple videos back. I did a review on them. It's an awesome product. I highly recommend. So that's basically it for the trunk. One last thing I did forget to mention about up here in the front is this truck didn't have any wood, but I did install, because if you don't know, I part out trucks. So I bought a bunch of trucks and I ended up salvaging all this wood. So I got the wood down here, the window switches, shifter bezel, the console, just hopping in here. Got wood all around the speakers, on the doors. I got it on the air vents. I love this center dash fascia with the wood. Got it up around the gauge cluster as well. Down, wrapped around. So I think better than just the black plastic and the little rubber mat that gets all dirty. I like the wood a lot better. It's also easier to keep clean. I installed a third cup holder here because I got 2 drinks and my phone, and or 3 drinks. Depends on what I'm doing and where I'm going. Set of Boulder Tools tire deflator kit. Makes life very easy when it's time to air down, going onto the sand or wherever you're going. So check them out on Instagram at Boulder Tools. Engine compartment is stock. It's basically it. It's kind of dirty. I try to keep it clean best I can. Coolant level's good, thank God. So I did have the head gaskets done about 2,000 miles ago. I got new plugs and wires. Got my heads machined. So I went ahead and I painted my valve covers red, because I like red and black. Can't tell by the brake calipers. So yeah, engine compartment stock. Truck's slow, but it is what it is. Couple things I do need to do is I have to do a brake booster. It's starting to pull air. I think the diaphragm is broken in it. Has a little tear. Not a huge deal, but something that has to be done in the future. Another thing that has to be done is I was wheeling last weekend, and I think I got my coil packs wet or something wet. I'll insert the clip after this. So you've probably seen that clip on my Instagram if you follow me, but that puddle was pathetic. Really was not a big puddle, and I started misfiring. And truck wanted to die. I got a bunch of codes. I cleared the codes. Truck was running fine. I drove home an hour, no problem. But I am noticing a little slight vibration at idle. So I did a timing light test on all the wires in cylinders 3, 6, 7, and 8. I'm running a little lower than the other ones. If you guys know what that issue is, please let me know, because I don't understand what's going on. I swapped out a mass airflow off another truck, see if that was the issue. It's not. It still runs kind of not normal ever since wheeling through that puddle. So if you guys know, please comment below, and if you've ever gone through this. I was thinking of maybe relocating the coils up top if that's what it is, but who knows? I'm not sure yet. But that's the deal with the engine. It's got 125,000 miles. Other than this little hiccup I got right now from off-roading, thing runs like a beast. So that's basically it of what I've done to the truck. The frame is good. They tend to rot out on these trucks. Look over here, get a side shot. So that's just, you know, my strap I just put down the window because I didn't cut it yet, but it's a temporary thing. I just wanted to see how the bin fits, so that is not staying like that. And that's basically it. So if you guys like the video, like it, leave a comment below. Appreciate you guys subscribing. Let me know if you want to see any other specific videos. Just kind of on here to have fun as an alternative to my Instagram. But I do post every day on there, so follow me at Disco2 Overland. I got this truck. I got a Range Rover P38. Love that thing. Gonna have to start modding it soon if I have time and money after doing this thing. I've had this truck about almost 2 years. But bought it bone stock, so it's taken up a lot of my time, which is not a big deal. So yeah, I got a P38. I got a Range Rover L322. My family, we also own a LR4. Looking at another one, another Range Rover. So definitely a Rover family. I've grown up in that L322 that we have. So yeah. So if you like the video, comment below, leave a like. Sorry I'm bad at making videos, but it is what it is. Follow me on Instagram. It's on the screen right now. Take care. Have a good day.